Okay, that was a good day of training. Oh, hey, Clover.
Hi.
Oh,
How are you
God,
doing?
a lot of people.
Tired. You?
Not today.
I'm a little tired too. I just got done training and hey Shino.
Oh,
Hey,
hello,
Kane.
Nico.
more
Hey,
How are you
people.
doing?
Oh, God. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, you're Clover, right?
Yeah. You're Shino?
Yes, nice to meet you.
Nice. Nice to
Shino
meet
is
you too.
the
I'm surprised we haven't really met yet.
Yeah, to be fair, like, the classes don't really help in terms of mingling, so I guess it's more up to us to
True.
really do that.
Yeah.
Especially me not meeting you either, Kane, too much, I suppose.
Yeah, we haven't spoke.
Well, I guess take a seat if you want to get to have a mingle, I suppose. I don't
Don't
mind.
mind. Oh,
Sure.
don't mind.
Even though
He's
I'm tired, but we move.
yeah. I know Kane very well. He's one of my best roommates.
Oh, wait, are you guys roommates or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh.
I cook. I'm the one who makes all the dinner.
That is true.
Dinner for them all done.
Well, I can relate to you on that one then, because I also cook for Rico and Artemis, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Also because last time we tried to have Sapphire cooked, it ended with macaroni glued to the ceiling.
What?
An understandable way to take that instead. Fair enough.
Yeah, they were just trying to be creative.
That is very understandable.
Yeah.
Ugh, God.
Are you tired too?
Yeah, training's been a bit of a long one, to be honest with you. So,
Me too. I just got done training. Whew, still working on that trick.
what do you mean? What trick are you trying to work on?
I would love to tell you, but that's a surprise.
Surprise trick.
Right.
And I was just trying to train and see how fast I can move rapidly.
I've seen how fast you can run, so
Yeah.
imagine pretty fast.
Currently I've been able to hit 5 targets within 3 seconds.
I've seen how fast you can shortcut as well. Very fast.
I've seen that too on the first day. Very fast.
Yes.
He shortcut into me when I first met him.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Fun.
That was a misfire.
Just lucky
Fair
my
enough.
quirk wasn't active.
You should have seen. Yeah, you should have seen. You should have seen
Your
yesterday.
quirk?
I mean, we all have them.
Remind me what the quirk does again. I really can't remember.
It's called Nightmare. I suppose you could say a mind type quirk. If I touch you, you'll go into a nightmare state.
Huh.
It's really cool.
I don't. I like the concept, I guess, but
How
also
do you train it?
It's more about physical endurance. The longer I can run for and the more endurance I have, the more I can use it.
interesting. So just general stamina.
Ah.
Reason why you also did the run as well. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, to be fair, I'm kind of surprised I haven't lost my sight today, to be fair, which is good.
It's just sight.
So-
Sight?
You lost your sight?
Oh, sorry. So my quirk's hard light, as I think I've told to you guys before, or like mentioned anyway.
Yes, I remember.
Obviously, I can make things of physical light, and they're basically their own material. Problem is, if I use my quirk too much in one day, I could temporarily go blind.
Oh.
So that's not ideal.
Not entirely, no, but to be fair, I've also learned to get around it as well by heightening the rest of my senses while I'm in that other state. So it's not the end of the world, but it's, helpful to not be blind,
So, well, that's good to hear.
Really wish
I
I didn't
see
hear that.
what you did there.
Hey.
Hey.
I knew you'd smell it out.
Hey.
Okay, now you need to stop. Now you need to stop.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Anyway, Clover, I don't actually know too much about yourself. Actually, what is your quirk?
Is it that hard to notice?
I mean, I obviously can see the bunny thing, but is there anything else?
Well, I can kind of jump high.
Oh, that's a
Higher than that. Problem is, I am afraid of heights.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
Yes, I tend to just limit it, which is bad because I wish I could go higher.
Yeah, maybe one day. I'm sure one day you will be able to go so high that you can jump to the moon.
I don't think I can do that.
I wouldn't recommend either doing that, considering
No.
can't really survive in outer space.
Yeah, that's one of
Yeah,
those
you may
things.
have a point, but maybe you can do that like that old saying, able to leave tall buildings in one jump. What's that the saying going again?
That's very high.
Some
Close enough. Close
Yeah.
enough.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same too. I can go pretty high. I can go pretty high with my own quirk as well, but I have to do it in repetition, and sometimes that can end up with me getting stuck in a window. You should have seen the time I got stuck on the 33rd floor window. Boy, it took a whole day to get me out of that.
I
Oh.
don't think I'm gonna question that, but fair enough. For mental purposes. But anyway, so you're afraid of heights just in general?
Yeah.
There's not really a way of training that, considering a fear of heights is a fear of heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose you just go to the top of a building and look down and
Then
get
it's
used
just
to it, I
That
guess.
always doesn't help. It still makes me panic.
That's understandable.
I'd say maybe a support item could help, but at the end of the day, like, height is a very tough thing to really get around. Is there a limit to how high you can actually jump?
I think it was around 10 meters.
Huh!
10 meters, that's amazing.
How high up does it start to feel the fear of heights for you?
A bit below 10 meters.
Does it hurt when you land?
Yeah, that's something I was also going to bring up, considering you got to land the landing too.
Up until 10 meters now. After that, I barely ever tested it, but I panicked too much, so I tend to just land on my butt.
Well, let me think. For that, a decent, maybe some specific boots that would be helpful as a support item to be able to take the impact of your jump height and your landing. But obviously, you got to keep in mind gravity is a thing. So
Yeah.
I know another way. They could also try to learn the rollout fall.
yes, that's true. Put all the momentum forward once you hit the ground.
Yep, I do that a lot in parkour when I have to do bigger jumps.
Yeah, I've used that technique a few times before myself. It's
Not
kind
quite
of
sure that would work at 10 meters, though.
Yeah, like I said, it completely depends on what you have. If you have items that could help, then maybe.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it's kind of tough. But the height thing, I think that's something you will have to get over yourself.
Yeah, probably.
Face your fears, as they say.
I mean, yeah, kind of. That's basically the premise. I mean, I think it's doable. It's just over time, right?
Most likely. I mean, another thing next to jumping is, I guess, also my hypersensitive ears, where I can hear things from far away, but it also, as I said, is very sensitive ears.
Makes sense. Very easy to pick stuff up from far away, as well as very close too. Understandable. Interesting though. Very interesting.
Still so cool. Very cool. You're cool.
No, you.
Okay. Fair enough. Actually, I have a question to pick your brains about, Clover and Kane, actually. Have you guys had any thought of what Avian was talking about with our next class?
Not really. Probably
You
some
said
sort
that
of
we're
test.
meeting there?
Yeah.
I don't think it's another quirk examination now. We've already done one of those. Hope not, anyway. That was boring.
Maybe it's another one, but it's worse.
I've been thinking the opposite to that, actually. Kinda. I've had a theory. Why would they give us our hero costumes to then say meeting here when there's a few combat situations we could run?
Maybe it's some hero training.
Maybe we're testing the durability, as in testing the hero outfits, if they need anything added or not. Well, how do we test that?
Maybe. I don't know, I could be very wrong, but, Just thought I'd
Wait.
ask.
You all already have your superhero outfits?
Yes, we got ours done recently.
Oh, I want to see them. I want to see them. I want to see them.
I mean,
But not now, of course.
they're in the
We can't just
school,
go in
so
and get them.
we need to request them. So
Okay, that's fair. I'm still trying to design mine.
wait, has 1A not had their costumes done yet?
It's the next topic so far.
Oh, okay. So you might be a little bit more behind than us. Okay. Well, I mean, you'll get there. You'll get there
Yeah,
at some point. I
We
guess.
also recently did our quick examinations. Was really good. Was really fun.
Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, I'm excited to see what they're gonna have planned for us, but at the same time, it doesn't really put me at ease when they don't tell us anything either.
Seems very typical of this school.
But isn't it also?
Tech.
Yeah, isn't
also,
that
wouldn't surprise.
I mean, isn't there? What was it again? Some hero also says you can't always be expected to know what comes next, or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
I guess
good.
that makes sense.
Hmm.
The element of surprise. Plus, maybe they're just trying to throw a surprise party.
I mean,
I don't. Is
I
that a thing
doubt
the
it.
school does?
not I highly doubt it myself, but you never know.
You never know.
Oh god, what time is it? Oh,
Pretty late.
okay.
What time is it?
Nearly about 9 p.m. I think.
Oh, I have to
Oh
go.
boy. Me too.
No worries.
I
I got class in
off.
the morning, so
I think we all
would be
do.
recommended. You guys lead the way. I'll follow you
I-
guys along.
Do-do-do-do-do.
And Nico, what are you cooking for dinner tonight?
I don't know. Maybe meatloaf.
Ooh.